Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of our Let's Play of RimWorld here in Candyland, where I'm just enjoying this run so much. This is still all back-to-back-to-back recordings because I can't stop playing RimWorld right now. I feel like this has to be my last episode of the day because, first of all, I'm going to burn out my voice, but also, at some point, I got to get, like, working on thumbnails and stuff for this video, but, you know, get them online. I like playing the games. I don't like the rest of the YouTube part. Having to make thumbnails, come up with a title, a description, playlist, blah. I just want to play video games. I know I'm weird that way. Who likes playing video games? What a bizarre concept. How's the bedroom? We're now slightly, or somewhat impressive with the barracks. And then once we get, like, well, first of all, just high quality beds will make the room better. Throwing in some art and stuff too could help too once we get there. Yeah, we might look to do some fun patterns with the flooring. I wonder if I can do something that kind of looks like tie-dye with like a mix of colors. I'm not very artsy, but it would be interesting to explore. A little bit of a chat over there. I could build some more chairs, but again, 3 of these people are just here temporarily. Oh, we do finally have some idleness. Now these, we don't have the warning for these guests becoming idle, which is maybe a little weird, but fine. We gotta figure out some other busy work, maybe. Overall, we're okay. Oh. Thrumbers might be growing things. It might be worth throwing some walls around here, some fencing. Tell you what we're going to do. Onison's still the only miner. So I'm still thinking about doing a little mine here so that we can enclose things and know exactly where our choke point will be. We might not have to do too much fighting next to the danger room, though, because what if something bursts that in the chaos? That would be less than ideal. Or we just use it as an idea of, like, let's prioritize popping this danger room. This might be worth using actual metal traps to deal with this. Now, this danger game, if this is full of mechs, specifically if it's got a centipede, we will be toasted. So perhaps not. Well, let's finish the smoothing, and then once that happens, we'll mine this out and we'll get our little production room. I might want to align the wall here. Or we make it a little bit more narrow on both sides, just for consistency. Either way works. Oh, imposing construction. Okay, hold on. First of all, who's Fedden? Year-old trained alchemist. Chemical fascination works with me. Sanguine. Okay, night owl. Cooking animals. Medical. I mean, we're not excited because you don't have the construction, is really what it comes down to. It is nice to have more doctors, though. And the more people we get, the more people will need constantly cooking. Okay, perhaps. I'll also get a book for recreation. We really don't need you. A masterwork nerve spiker. I think we accept for Fedden. Again, certainly not God tier, but there's nothing wrong with you. And sanguine means you're going to be very stable. We'll have to convert you. All right, does this make you harder to convert? It doesn't say anything in there. You're somewhat problematic. This way. Ideology of waster pirates, but you're just a baseliner. All right, we'll accept. Well, what I could do, since I don't actually need Fedden immediately, I could wait until we get the warning that it's expiring soon, then accept. We have to build in 12 days. It doesn't take actually a lot of material, which is good. We might want to overbuild on blocks just to make sure we're okay here. Actually, at some point, what I also want to do is I want to start doing marble blocks. And we are going to need large enough numbers to build. Some of the fancy construction won't be clickable until... No, it'll be clickable. As long as there's one block, we can click it and put it down. But if something needs like 300 marble blocks, construction won't begin until it's got that amount. They won't go and like drop 10, therefore triggering the construction and repeating. I don't want to make too many blocks as it does add to some wealth. But in this case, I think what we'll do is we will go ahead and, again, what I'll do is set this to like 295 or 297. So we get 296, they'll do a job, which will be 4, which will bring us to 300, which should mean, but it doesn't trigger all the time. I could just set a limit of 300, but then we get a few stray blocks kicking around, which is what I'm trying to avoid. But yeah, there's no guarantee this will sit at 300. Well, let me do this just for now, just so that we end up with a larger pool ready for construction, mostly. And then here, yeah, I'll do the 147, which doesn't guarantee we'll get to 150. But it's going to prevent like an extra little loose stack kicking around, which feels unappealing to me. But really the blocks, actually, what I want to do is I want to turn off the blocks show up here. Yeah, don't put it there. Add it to the dumping stockpile instead. There we go. We'll probably put some shells or something to store it, but yeah, the blocks can be stored outside. Actually, yeah, the same thing here, like metal. Okay, turn off everything here. Leave plant matter on. Let's leave the gold and the silver indoors. But yeah, everything else can be just dropped outside. Oh, except the wood, right? I'm going to keep the wood indoors this time. Because we don't have as much of it, and it's a little bit more precious than normal. More food coming in, which is good, because we were a little low on actual food, but we are getting a harvest. All right, we've got the medicine. Just waiting for this smoothing to be done. Actually, I think I'm going to put Onasun on mining immediately. So, this is one short there. So if I do this, that'll end up being a square. Obviously, this gets opened up, but that's not the end of the world. So yeah, the lineup of the wall is here, which means it's here, which means I do this and that. Ooh. That's not necessarily the end of the world either, because can I put a steel door there? No, but can I put a wooden door? Okay, we're going to do that. Yeah. Now, some people construct above the mine. Actually, everyone constructs above the mine. So this is going to get done quickly before we go and pop that, which is okay. I'm going to set a zone, expand allowed area indoors. We're going to include that in the indoors area, even though it does mean, honestly, we'll spend some time outdoor in the deadly laser of the sun. Okay, we got our Psychite. We got our Go Juice. We want to backfill some stuff. We're going with Devil Strand eventually. That is something else we're going to have to grow outside, but that's a little tricky for us to pull off right now, so I'm not going to prioritize Devil Strand like I might. I am wondering about going to Long Blades so we can get our long swords. But yeah, we're getting free tech towards geothermal, which is great. We know we need hydroponics. You know, we might get this fairly early. Yeah. Certainly a lot earlier than we normally get. This is now a very impressive barracks, which is great. Now, impressive barracks still is a negative, but barely so. And again, we're still getting the disturbed sleep at the same time. And we're not getting a positive, but it's very space efficient, very materially efficient. Generally should make our life a little bit more appealing. Let's expand this zone over here. And yeah, you guys can go and haul. Don't cancel these slate chunks from being hauled. There you go. But yeah, just move this out here. Betray. No, we're not going to betray people. That's not cool, bro. That's not cool, man. Circadian half cycler. No, but what? We want people to sleep less? That doesn't sound like the sort of thing we're going to do in our base. Come on. All right, so we hit some more eggs hatch. That's probably from a batch we hauled in here earlier. Because yeah, we're hoping the eggs stay here now, which in theory they should. Bulk goods trader from Entor. Nice. We don't have any money. We don't really have anything to exchange either. It is possibly time for us to go and build our little candy producer. I don't know where we're going to want it. We'll put it here for the moment here. Until this gets cleared out, and then we'll make some arrangements. Oh, sorry, the other thing, before all this mining happens, actually... You know what, let's build marble columns, because it'll look nice. And in terms of placement, we really don't need very many, but I think what I'm going to do... I'll do this, and do this, and I'm going to put one... Actually, do I need one in the middle? Nope, there we go. This actually covers everything. Just these two columns. And yeah, we'll build them out of marble, which we will need marble blocks for. Let me put that up top, just because... Oh, no, this should actually work out just fine. Because again, people prioritize construction before the mining. Someone might start mining now. But that means they won't be using the limestone blocks, which means we're getting marble blocks, which will make... Jammin's got a major break risk coming. You are pretty miserable. Dislike Xenotype. See, this is why you gotta just join us, my dude. Yeah. Wait, hold on. These guys are not cool with Xenotypes? Oh, they want pigskins, these XC people. Listen, yeah, Jammin, we got a way better option. You should join us and we'll convert you. We won't convert you until you do. Oh, did you get in a social fight? Yeah. Yeah, so we have no money. We're not going to sell you food. I guess we might sell... We'll be able to use bird skin slowly. I mean, we won't get a lot of leather from the chickens, but we'll be able to use this for some crafting until our... Well, we've got some cloth coming in, too. We could sell more, I suppose. I'm going to sell this stuff. Okay. Actually, we know what we need. Neutropamine. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, good. Set this up. So, go juice times 4 times 1. Try to keep 10. This needs yayo, which will go times 4 times 1. Do until X. Smoke leaf joints, do forever. Okay. Done. And we do allow our people... So our people can consume yayo. That's going to be allowed. Of course, also the psychite tea. Holy crap. Oh, yeah, you're Hussar. Hopefully someone... Can we just get the... Can you rescue Nitin? You're treating Kane first. I'd say Kane would be a great person to have join in, but... May have sold the... Okay, there's the quest expiring soon for the structure. That's fine, that's fine. We'll have to make sure we're not building anywhere where there's some soft sand. 23 hours. More blocks being made. Yeah, see, our columns are up, so I don't think we're going to get a roof collapse. Because these bits aren't covered by the column, but they're covered by walls. I think we're fine. Yeah, low food... Yeah, it is on the low side, although we could always do some more chickenating. Yeah, we got that one jealous person. He's no longer capable of walking, that's good. You're going to cook some meals. Yeah, you're having to grab some food from over here. Yeah, maybe a really good thing we're getting hydroponics soon. And actually, maybe mining out to the hydroponics place is going to be important. Hydroponics base produce their own light, right? I'm pretty sure. Hope that's right. Tap, 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 tap. 16 hours. We're just trying to delay as long as possible here. Nitin, what are you doing? Cooking meals. Yeah, this stuff needs to be hauled in. You know what? Let's do a high priority haul on that stuff. Just get people to help. Optimize the meal production, please and thank you. Wildlife. Yeah, not really worth setting up a hunt for that. 13 hours. Down the steel door. Get that material back. Oh, and this piece of wall over here as well. 11 hours. Tattered apparel should just be our visitors. Although it does make me think what I should do is for our apparel policies, again, specify that this is the default as a reminder. And... take it off when it hits 50% so you don't wear anything that is tattered. Which actually might cause some of these people to take off their clothes here. I can't manually tell them to take stuff off. But they do follow the policy. Outfit default, so... It'll be interesting to see if they take that off. Seriously? Another social fight? Tried to convert jam into the allergy, led to social fight. What's your... greedy? What? Keep starting stuff like that. Oh my god. Yeah, you don't need any medicine whatsoever. Maybe I should just turn off the medicine for now until we need it. Should I go and do the pharmacist mod? Because we're wasting a medicine here. Oh, hold on. First of all, we actually have herbal meds now, so we'll do that. We will use herbal meds even for little bruises. Really, they don't need anything, but we'll do that. And then we're going to save our industrial meds for when someone is has an infection. That's scary, or when we're doing a surgery, which is really what the pharmacist mod does for us. It just auto changes what medicine is being used for various tasks, which saves us this clicking. It doesn't do anything that you can't do normally. It just saves you some clicking by automating it. I'm trying to avoid too many mods in here, but I might break down and do that one at some point. And yeah, some people also like the smart medicine mod. Both very legit picks. Block, block, block. Don't want to do any smoothing. How's our quest expire in 2 days? Okay, let's do it. Yeah, and we're gonna do it for Fedin. Again, no offense to Fedin. Not the most impressive addition to the group, but we'll do it. Let's go over here so we don't block this and we don't block that. Excellent. Get rid of some of these random wall bits too. Attackers might just use as cover. And actually, Rivera, can you come over here and punch the crap out of this car? We'd love to be able to QO deconstruct, but we cannot. Tell me you do get melee skill out of it. Nope, that's right. It should be a workout, you know? You should get some muscles doing this. All right. So we don't want to use wood. Sometimes we're like, oh, we'll use wood because it'll build faster, but we don't want to do anything out of wood. We want to do everything out of limestone if we are allowed to do that. Yeah, we really don't need a lot of stone for this. We may have been overproducing blocks, but that's okay. And I mean, it's sort of generating wealth, kinda. Because I think these, I don't know if these chunks are worth any wealth whatsoever. They might not be worth anything. So we are generating wealth by the blocks. They're not worth that much, but I probably want to turn down some of these numbers here. If we take a look at our meter, which we haven't checked in a while, I mean, it's been pretty flatline for a while, and we're still clearly developing, which is good. At one point, I do want to do like a really hardcore ascetic run that really eschews any trappings of wealth whatsoever. We make a tiny little stockpile and then refuse to ever expand it. And then we aggressively burn anything that goes beyond that. Which might be easier if we had like an impoid. Or say, I suppose maybe a single frag grenade. I think frag grenades can be used to destroy stuff. Or just a flamethrower. Obviously, like some things can just be smelted or put in a cremator. That works fine. There we go. That's done. Actually, before we screw ourselves when we go and deconstruct this later on and have something collapse on our head, do that. All right. So Fedin, welcome to the party. Just copy some of these basics. And you can doctor, which is great. You can cook. The problem is we've got this other cook here and they've got nothing else to do. So we've got a couple people who are like, who could be full-time cooks. We might get some idleness. Now, Fedin does need to be converted here. So first we're just going to use these powers. Now, we could do a ritual out here, but it's not going to be very good since it's not a proper temple. Oh my god, you're hard to chase down. All right, to 62. Then I mean, that's pretty good. But yeah, we definitely got to get you off this like raiding mindset. That is just not cool, bro. That's not how we do things here. I mean, dude. We're all dudes. We're all gender-neutral dudes here. Smoke leaf little. We're not really seeing the people take advantage of our little fun stuff over here, but it's definitely happening. There we are. There's lots of go juice happening as well. And yeah, we do have the unlimited smoke leaf, which actually, I guess we kind of want it frozen. I don't know how, I don't think these decay very quickly. What we probably want to do is move the drug lab to be closer here. I mean, the candy lab to be closer there. Oh, I forgot there's no double wall over here, but I guess that's gonna have to be fine. Bowen, I dislike xenotype. Why do you even like follow this ideology if you're not one of the xenotypes? It feels like, I don't know if it happens internally, but it feels like the xenotypes of different factions are completely random, even if they're a faction that follow an ideology that have a preferred xenotype. All right, we're getting the ID research as part of the same book that's giving us the geothermal here. Okay. I think we could do the weaponry. And here's the thing. We are living in RimWorld. We have to accept that violence is going to be something that's going to have to happen. We might just want to get some good gun operation first right now. I kind of feel like that might have to be the case. So it is time for us to pick up smithing, which will also give us steel tiles, which we could use to set up a somewhat more hygienic hospital / research room. In fact, we could just make it one and the same. Done that before and it might make sense. Oh, we're short on colonist beds, so let's do that. And yeah, we'll do the thing where we build another quad setup over here. These will be made out of wood for extra comfort, but then the end table will be made out of limestone. Bedroom and schedule and happiness. Oh, Fedin, right, you're a night owl. So I forgot to do your schedule at all. So we're gonna copy, paste, and then these others actually are gonna get this here with the recreation period. I guess we should probably slap down a chess table. We need some extra recreation now. Let's make it out of marble. Okay. Extra beds. Just one medical bed is still fine. Oh, no, son, by the way, are you over your... Yeah. Okay, you no longer have your gut worms. That's good, because that was definitely causing us some headaches. Or some stomach aches, I suppose. Yeah, I think we'll end up building a hospital/research room, and we might make it one of the same. Technically, while some of the surgeries happen, the hospital could get a little bit dirty, which will lower the sterility of the room for the research, but then we end up with a bigger room, which again makes things more spacious, keeps people happier. And we're going to want sterile tiles. At first, again, steel tiles, later on actual sterile tiles in the research room to boost the speed as well. Starvation. We are out of meals. Okay, well, here's what's going to happen. Hunt this ostrich first. Yeah, these animals are going to... Oh, yeah, we really don't have enough. Accepted too many people. Shouldn't have taken fed in at all. Thank you for the finish off. Okay. I guess someone should probably go and hunt the iguana as well. Reset you. I mean, we probably don't have very many food crops on the map. Maybe I should have bought food the last time some people came by. Yeah, too many guests, not enough farming. I'm going to change. We're going to stop the cycloid for a bit. We're going to get some extra rice. Bedroom, ravenously hungry. Yeah. You can do an early harvest on some of the corn. Well, some of the rice is probably about due as well, like, because they do cycle. Did we not get any hay yet? What we're going to do is we're going to change our target here. Single rooster and 4 adult chickens. Deserter. No, we can't do that. Although... Oh, yeah. No, we don't want to start a war with those guys. Absolutely not. But yeah, we'll trim this number down a little bit. We'll get a little bit more meat coming in. Plus, some of them might starve too, so... we are definitely going to stop putting other food over here. Got a little bit of meat. Someone's going to cook. Yeah. Yeah, we knew we were going to have some extra food, and I probably should have changed some of these crops sooner. You know what? This cotton's actually fairly new as well. I don't think we're going to lose much of a harvest. Let's get more rice. Okay. Obviously, it's going to take about 3 days, I think, for the first rice harvest to come in. Again, depending on the fertility as well, so it's still going to be some lean times here. Research, drug production. I mean, it'd be great if a merchant came here. We could sell him some of our candy. Okay, so hospital research room over here. I don't know what else we're going to do, but yeah, we are going to plan a ritual room. I guess people could just walk through it. So, like, let's say we do it to here. We could extend the bedroom as well. But... the 11 by 11 ritual room. And then we can go and go off to the sides. Do we need a sun lamp for the hydroponics? I can't remember. Maybe, I guess we do. We do still need a sun lamp for the hydroponics. I keep thinking we don't. I'm like, oh, this doesn't take much power. But no, we still need the freaking sun lamp. Dang, yeah. I think I need a little more than that. No, I just remember the layouts that we do. Of course we need the sun lamps for the hydroponics. So we really will need crazy amounts more power. Which you know what? I think we start researching the geothermal. Yeah. Now, I mean, just converting a bunch of this to more food crops is still going to help. Any other wildlife wandered in? Nope. Hey, not for a while. I don't want to have to cull all these animals. I feel bad, man. I mean, we can still feed them some rice. We may have to. I guess I could start... You know what? I think for now, we have to cull these chicks as well. Let's keep 1 male young and 4 female young. But we are going to go and put a clear all critical rice. When we get some rice, which some will happen, we'll provide it here. Just keep these guys going. I mean, we're really not going to get much out of this, but they're going to starve. We need to keep the number of things going down. In fact, we may have to keep to just the 2 hens. We could do some early harvests, but that's going to kind of put it... It's not going to help us get out of this particular situation. Yeah. Okay, just everyone tighten your belts for a little bit. Oh, this rice is ready to harvest. Oh, and Scott, did you seriously... Damn it, Scott. Eating a nearly fully grown corn plant here, which is really inefficient, my friend. Really inefficient. Okay, but some harvests are happening, and yeah, people are pretty hungry. These guys just want to leave, that's fine. Boy, if only I'd betrayed them, huh? There we go. Just a single meal. Hopefully the most hungry person grabbed it, but there's no way for us to really manage that. Well, I guess I could have recruited everyone else and checked. Yeah, a little bit more raw food. We told our people not to eat raw food. Malnourished, sure, you're going to get a psychite binge. Okay. Sure. Oh, you're going to eat the raw rice because you're not controllable, so you're going to ignore? The default policy says not to eat raw stuff. That's really not efficient for your nutrition. And yeah, we're dropping some off here. Of course, it can still be used for cooking, but it's going to keep some of our creatures going here. And it doesn't take a lot of rice to feed 1 chicken. That's why you don't want animals eating the cooked meals, because they get way more nutrition out of 1 meal than is useful. Okay, a few more cooked meals. Okay, so we're past that. And some more rice harvests are going to come relatively soon. Still get the animal starvation, but some of it should get put in there. We're getting some simple meals here, which is fine. Yeah, a lot of butchering still do, but that's okay. Still some blood over here from one of the social fights. Onison, I'm going to go and lift your restriction. You should still not spend much time outdoors, but we'll make it as an option. Be interesting to do a day-night schedule. Like, Onison, in nighttime, you can go everywhere. Otherwise, stay inside the base. Would actually be kind of an interesting behavior here. Psychite addiction with jamming. Well, you know what? That's fine. First of all, that is totally compatible with your ideology and our ideology. And you're not sticking around either, so it hardly matters. Yeah, so these things got slaughtered. They're going to have to be carried over, which is not very movement efficient, being so far from the base, but maybe I could have built it here. Well, I definitely could have. It's a little tricky with the soft sand, and I think we'll probably do other things in this area. Onison's back up, so your job is going to be to do a convert. Oh, and Fedden. That's what it is. Like one of our people. Let me move you over here, Fedden. Okay, 36%. No, that's still going very well. And yeah, meals, psychite tea, still some animals, shelter for defector. Interested in learning, won't do any work, we'll just eat food. Okay, we got 7.2 days to do it. Because again, I really want to say yes to all these sort of quasi-charity things. But right now would be really bad, because it would not be very charitable to invite you over here just to starve to death. Yeah, this is coming along. We've got these. Our animals are all fine now, which is great. That's a little bit sad, but I'm not going to go and turn off the butcher behavior yet here. And yeah, we're trying to work towards geothermal power, which we get a little bit every time someone reads. Now, what side of this? Because I kind of feel like maybe the top will be production, the bottom will be storage, or vice versa. There's a door there. I mean, I can always move things around a little too. I mean, in theory, things get brought from the outside to the storage. On the other hand, maybe people need to reach it from the inside. It's very 6 of 1, half a dozen. We could just put a bunch of the storage in the middle and just put the production on the outside. I think I'll line up the shelves on the bottom. So for now, we're just going to make the bottom the larger stockpile like this. And yeah, we can put more production type stuff at the top. We're going to do gross on cane. Okay, well. Oh, the sandiness here. Can we build bridges or something maybe for that? Cane is overdosing. Were you still on a binge or just random chance maybe? Move you over there. I guess I should get another light there, and yeah, clearly. Oh, it actually reaches. I'm surprised, but we will run a power conduit to cover more of the room. We might end up building 2 of these. I don't think we need it right now, though. But actually, what I'll do is I'll build a copy and then forbid it so it doesn't happen, just as a bit of a placeholder. Yeah, you can go on soft ground, so we'll put it over there. That's going to be fine. You'll have to put the books on again. That's okay. What other production can we put down now that we don't yet have? The smelter, I don't think we need the smelter, and it uses a lot of power. Electric tailoring bench, yep, it's time for you. Art bench, not quite yet. Oh! I was building that out of wood. Steel. Amicable prisoner. Cotton bed. So we need a prison. Keep a prison. It'd be food. Astronomy guide giving cooking experience. I mean, I don't think we're as ethically bound to do like prisoner stuff here, but at some point we have to accept that prison stuff is something that we're gonna have to deal with. Could build it here so it's next to the fridge and easier to feed. Or near the hospital, because we'll probably need to use medicine on our prisoners. Right? If someone drops in battle and we capture them, and that way it'll be near to where we're storing the medicine already. Kind of like that idea. Vera, what are you up to right now? You're eating a meal. I'll let you finish the meal. You're harvesting a rice plant, which actually we can live without that for just a second. Melee attack this car. I think different weapons tend to chew through these cars faster too. I think it's possible the bludgeoning ones work better as well. That. Got the engine over here. And I really think default RimWorld should let you deconstruct this stuff. And have it take just as much labor as it takes to melee it. You don't need to make it any faster or anything like that. Just let me use like the deconstruct command to do this in bulk, please. It's there. Hay harvest is coming in soonish. Okay, so I'm going to change. I'm going to lift the auto slaughter on the young over here, because the idea is we want them to grow to full size and then butcher them for maximum amount of food. I will reset this. Maybe I won't go to 12. I'll go to 8 females here. Kane, yes! That's exactly who we wanted to have join us. That's perfect. My dude. I mean, you're literally my dude now. You got the doctor, you've got the construction. Which actually, I mean, Onison's at a 10 and has got the quick learner, still pretty good at construction. Maybe we leave it on. Nitin, I mean, I guess I'll drop it to a 3 as sort of a signal. Going from a 2 to a 3, given how everything is arranged here, literally doesn't change the priority of this. Maybe with Onison, we put the mining first. A lot of times there won't be anything to mine, and then the construct will come second, and that's still okay. But yeah, no, this works out lovely. And I guess I'll enable the research if you're literally just idle. You can do that. We'll probably set up 2 research benches in the future, but we really don't want you using up Wanda's, but it shouldn't happen much. You even can't haul. I mean, I guess if you're occupying the table, Wanda can do some hauling. But you're not as quick, but I guess you'll develop it eventually. I mean, you got a 9. Okay. All right, fine. Inspired recruitment. Well, we're not looking to do a recruit. Ooh, we have some more idols, huh? With that in mind, what do we want to do? Well, I'm gonna mine this and this. Do I want to put an airlock over here? I think so, but I can put a door here and here because we're not going to have a hydroponic right there. So yeah, we can have a door on either side like this. Now people might end up walking through this, which isn't very fast because you're going to have to go through a lot of doors until maybe we consider auto doors. And despite the airlock, there will be a little bit of temperature leakage every time, but that might have to be okay. And really, the people who are going over here, when they're harvesting, well, they're not going to go and haul it here anyway, but this is fine. And yeah, this is going to be the temple. And then at some point, we'll want some more food storage, but we definitely don't need it now. Bedroom of Happiness is one of our jealous people. That's the thing. We might simply not accept someone who's jealous. Although, if it happens from a ritual, we won't really have a choice one way or another. Hey, we still don't have much in the way of defense, but so be it. And yeah, we're opening up more areas, so our wealth is going to go up just by virtue of us having sort of more wall and floor, really. Oh, let's set up some jobs over here. So, we want the standard first of all. So we want a button-down shirt, dusters, pants. I don't think we'll do hats because we are going to want helmets. Yeah. And then the order doesn't really matter. I mean, I suppose we need to make sure people have pants first. Our ideology doesn't actually care if they wear shirts or not. So we actually make my dusters the second one over here. So we're going to disable the expensive materials right now. Like that. Do until X, where X is 1. We are going to make sure we have something with at least 52%. And yeah. Copy, paste, paste. And then we'll do the thing again where let's duplicate the duster job. But this is going to be for good duster. Where we are going to specify, attempt to use Thrumbofur, Devil Strand, Hyperweave, Synth Thread. Make sure you've got a skill of at least, say, 10 to do this. And do this. Now, for this, we want to turn on only allowed ingredients. So, this is going to try to maintain one good material duster crafted by a good person at all times. And this counts all dusters. So if we don't have a good material duster, well, first of all, I'll try to do that. But if we don't have the material and or we don't have the skill, then it'll fall back to making a duster out of regular material. But even if we have a duster out of regular material, it will still try to make one out of good material over here. So mostly Devil Strand whenever we get around to doing Devil Strand things, which I don't know how friendly we'll be on this map. Because we can't grow Devil Strand in Hydroponics Bay. And unless we could go crazy with hydroponics, move all of our food production and our hay production and our candy production to hydroponics, and then just set up a Devil Strand field here. And even though there's no winter, we may want to include it or enclose it in a greenhouse, or at least maybe wall it off, stop people from coming in here and setting this on fire. I don't know. Drifter. Oh, we got an anomaly drifter over here. Of course, we're gonna say yes to whatever your deal is. Hey, Waldo. If anyone's wondering where Waldo is, it's right over here. Or maybe I shouldn't rename him Wally to be British. All right. Weary-looking drifter stretches his legs, seems very tired. Asks to stay in your calling for a while, at least you can recover in strength. Claims to have gifted dark art of animating dead flesh. Can turn corpses into hideous flesh beasts. Well, we're not going to use that power because it seems creepy, but of course we're going to say yes. We're not going to turn people down. That's not what we want to do. So if he gets hurt, he'll probably trigger some badness, but would you make a pet flesh beast? Or maybe we just use it in the middle of an enemy? I don't know. It's interesting. Jammin is working on the shirts. Oh, that's the thing. We don't have an actual crafter in our base. That's actually something that we would very much like to get. We don't have someone dedicated to crafting. You're a good constructor and miner. So yeah, we'll set that up with Waldo. He might be useful for now, especially as I go and designate more mining. I guess now's the time to put in a cut. So we'll go and do that now. But yeah, that was a little scary. I didn't realize I wasn't watching our food stocks. And we're still not sitting on infinitude amounts. Oh, there we go. Someone was reading the book. Got us the IED research. Mostly we're just happy that they read the book and give us a little bit of a boost towards the geothermal. See, Kane is doing this, which means we're not doing the second research. Okay, we don't have enough steel. Well, tell you what then. We really do need a lot of mining. Okay, mine this out as well. If we happen to breach into the base, then we'll have to build some walls. But yeah, we are going to have to set that up. In fact, should we prioritize it? I can't make these out of... Oh, I can make these out of stone. Well, shoot. Okay. Here, we're going to build a bunch of those. And what we will do then is we will set the research for everyone on a 4. So if they've got nothing else to do, they can research and take up one of these benches. But we'll obviously have to construct these bad boys first. And it does use some steel. Are we completely out of it? We are completely out of steel. Waldo, I'm going to get you to come over here and mine this out, please. Actually, more importantly possibly is Honeston, since I think you do have an extra yield, so you should get more of that. Waldo, change of plans. Come in over here. You're going to mine here. Honeston, who mines super fast as well, is going to get us extra steel by finishing these. You really need a meal. I'm going to get you to do one more, and then you can go eat. There you go. This should give us everything we need to get these built. Yeah, here we go. Prioritize working this. I know your mining is a higher priority, which is good and fine. But yeah, we'll get a few of these set up. We need some seats for them as well. I always tell when it's a last planned recording for the day, when it goes super long, because I don't want to stop playing. How's RimWorld still good? How do I have this many hours into RimWorld? And we're not even doing a crazy run. We don't have some like bizarre, whacked out theme or personal challenge going on here. It's just fun. Although I really like the vibe of this run. I hope you guys do too. I hope you dudes do as well. I really wish I had like stoner speak for this. But yeah, I'm kind of a little disappointed we did the steel out of that, but I don't know if we had the blocks at the time to do it anyway, and we needed to get it up and running. But because we're not going to get everything back when we deconstruct this, but that's fine. So yeah, we don't want to see anyone idle. If someone is idle, we just want them to come and help with the research. It won't be fast, it won't do much, but it'll still help. It's quite nice to like rush this with like this, and then yeah, just try not to overload people on work and just have them do some extra research is super duper handy. There you go. More steel mining over here, which is great. Yeah, that'll be our temple. And then we'll keep doing rituals. We really will have to go. Maybe I could just turn this off for now. Because until we reform, there's not much to do. Yeah, let's cancel this. We'll mine it out afterwards. Mine this out first. I mean, until we get geothermal, we're not really going to want the hydroponics up anyway. And I can kind of see us doing like a bunch of hydroponic rooms over here. Because I think we're going to be fairly reliant on it. Yeah. And then at the same time, the geothermal as well. Mad iguana. Yeah, let me deal with that before I end the episode. And right, we need to go and arm people as well. Well, not necessarily the visitors, but my other people. We're going to have to figure out. Nitrin, you are the wimp, right? Yeah, let's give you a gun. And then Fedin. Yeah, we'll just give you a gun as well. Okay, I think that was dealt with. Good, excellent. We still have a ton of food sitting around, but our harvest should be better. This hay is very close to popping. I suppose I still have to keep some rice over here, unfortunately. Actually, no, Okay, this rice... Yeah, okay, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. And then just setting up one hydroponics is going to be huge. All right, thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.